Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS soaps, both the young and the restless, and the bold and the beautiful. And this is your bold and the beautiful recap for October 7th. And today, Donna lets Eric in on a change of plans because it's something that's going down right now. Brooke quest turns urgent. Ridge make his case to Taylor, and then Taylor and Ridge share a passionate kiss as Brooke makes her way to Aspen. So, before we unpack all of this, take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel to receive all updates, and please don't forget to like and share. So we're over in beautiful Aspen, and Ridge is asking Taylor, please don't run again, and remarks on how fast of a runner she was, and in college, talking about all these trophies. He'd follow her to the ends of the world if he could, because he wants to be with her. So now back in the house, Steffi is pacing back and forth, hoping that whatever her dad is telling her, hopefully her mom will listen. So now back in LA at Brooke's place, she is shocked to learn from Donna that Ridge left to go to Aspen where Taylor is checking out Bill's house. Donna says that Ridge could be buying the house to surprise her. Girl, please. Brooke doesn't think so, of course, and she thinks that Steffi and Thomas put too much pressure on Ridge to get back with their mom, and the fact that they're doing it is working. She don't have a good feeling about this, and now she needs to get to Aspen as soon as possible. Now, over at the Forrester mansion, Eric is telling Donna the jet is on its way back from Aspen so they can take their little getaway after all. Donna was like, well, I don't know, because Brooke needs the jet more than we do. She decided to go to Aspen too. So now back over at Brooke's, she calls Ridge, gets Ridge voicemail once again, and she's pretty much flustered now before she decides to head out with her bags to get on this plane to go to Aspen. And back in Aspen, Taylor is absolutely frustrated. She's like, I'm not going to get sucked into this again. I'm not falling for it. Ridge talking about how he wants the family to heal for them to have a future together. This is where Taylor gave him a crazy look and started running again. And of course, Ridge is like, oh no, not again. And he follows behind her. Now back in LA at the Forrester mansion, Donna is ranting to Eric about Ridge leaving town to track down his ex-wife. Now Eric realized Brooke wouldn't be happy about this. No, she isn't. And wonders if there's really a chance that he's thinking of leaving her. Now Donna reminds him that Steffi and Thomas have been pushing them to reunite as their parents. My God, Eric, what if they actually succeeded? Speaking of Steffi decides to call Thomas over at Forrester. Now, she doesn't know what's going on with their parents, and she's kind of worried that whatever Ridge is saying, that Taylor isn't trying to hear him. She's guarded because of Brooke. No, she's guarded because your father's a flip-flopper. Now, Thomas feels Taylor won't turn him down, but Steffi argues that she told her the answer would be absolutely no. Thomas like, no, it's going to happen, and he's there telling her everything that she wants to hear, so she'll say yes. Steffi is like, I don't know. She's afraid Brooke is going to swoop in and steal him back, and she don't want to put herself through that again. I don't blame her. Now, Brooke arrives at the Forrester jet, and the pilot is looking crazy about having to go right back to Aspen. Now, Brooke stresses that you need to turn this plane around and get her there as fast as he possibly can. Boy, the entitlement. So now we're back in Aspen. Ridge finally catches up with Taylor at the top of a mountain. How did y'all get up there? Out of breath, Ridge is like, man, look, I know you scared. Taylor pleads with him not to try and sell her on this whole happy ever after. Now, Ridge claims that he want to spend the rest of his life with her. Taylor was like, I know how this story ends. Ridge has done a lot of so-called soul searching, and though he always cared for Brooke, he feels like they were robbed, and he wants a future with her and only her forever. Yeah, you know that don't work in soap opera land. Now, Miss Entitlement on the Forester jet is perturbed when the pilot explains that they got to wait for clearance. She actually want to jump the line. And the pilot was like, we got to go through air traffic control. They have the final say. And she's like, well, look, my future could depend on this. I'm like, girl, please cut it out with the entitlement. You're not flying. He is. Back on top of that mountain in Aspen, Ridge is thinking about this whole conversation that Brooke had about that recording. And then, of course, as Taylor should, Taylor knows something had to happen with Brooke. He finally admitted that something happened, but he saw the light. Now, he got hit on the head with a pine cone as he saw a future with Taylor. And of course, Taylor started laughing and giving him the side eye, and I would too. She's seen this future so many times, but they're not going to live it. Now, Ridge understands why she would want to run if he was stuck between two women, but he's not that man anymore. I want to be a better man, and you make me a better man, and I want to be with you always. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. When did you change? In less than 30 seconds? Now that the jet is in the friendly skies, Brooke is flashing back to her last conversation with Ridge and the CPS conversation. Her phone rings and it's Donna on the phone. Now, Brooke told her that the flight is taking off and wonders why Ridge went to Aspen to be with Taylor. Donna thinks it could be a coincidence, but Brooke argues that he never even told her he was going. She feels like outside forces are working against them, namely Steffi and Thomas, who have been pushing him for months to be with Taylor. I need to get to Aspen. I need to be with Ridge. And finally, back at the top of that mountain, Taylor punches Ridge in the arm. She knows he believes what he thinks he's saying, but he always goes back to Brooke and then back to her. Ridge shook his head and like, no, I'm not doing that no more. I seen the light and he saw a future. I'm here for us and I want you to be here for us too. Can you do that? And Taylor shakes her head and like, I'm sorry. And he was like, oh, okay. Then Taylor kind of turned around and said, what took you so long? And then this whole passionate kiss. So we got to stay tuned because what happens when Brooke gets to Aspen? Will Ridge have a change of heart and flip-flop? Or is he sincere and will stick around for Taylor? We have to wait and see. Okay, so there you have it, your bold and the beautiful recap for Friday, October 7th, 2022. If you haven't checked out the Young and the Restless recap also for today, it has been uploaded to the channel. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye.